Welcome back to my channel Knowledge Chronicle.
Have you ever felt a heaviness in your chest that won't lift, or noticed your thoughts slowing down for days at a time? That's not just feeling low. Clinical depression can actually change the wiring and structure of your brain. Today on Knowledge Chronicle, I'll explain, simply and clearly, how depression physically changes your brain, why common factors like stress, sleep, and even cholesterol matter, and what science-backed steps can reduce risk and help recovery. What is depression? Clinical depression, or major depressive disorder, is more than sadness. It's a biological condition where mood, thinking, motivation, and body systems are affected for weeks or months. Think of it as the brain's normal balance being pushed off track, and over time that off-track state leaves physical marks. Brain structures that change. One of the most consistent findings, the hippocampus, the brain's memory filing cabinet that helps form new memories, often becomes smaller in people with long or repeated depressive episodes. Other areas involved include the prefrontal cortex, which is responsible for decision-making and planning, and the amygdala, which handles emotion processing. Smaller hippocampal volume is linked to worse memory and longer illness, suggesting depression can leave a measurable structural footprint. Stress system, HPA axis and cortisol. When you face stress, your brain triggers the HPA axis, which is a chain from the hypothalamus to the pituitary to the adrenal glands, and this releases cortisol, the stress hormone. In chronic depression, this system can stay overactive. Imagine a thermostat stuck high, bathing the brain in cortisol. Long exposure to cortisol can impair the hippocampus and other circuits, weakening memory and emotional control. Or neuroinflammation. The immune-brain link. It's quite fascinating, really. Depression often involves this low-grade neuroinflammation. You see, immune signaling molecules, which we call cytokines, such as IL-6 and TNF-alpha. They rise and influence how the brain functions. It's intriguing, isn't it? These cytokines can actually change neurotransmitter levels, reduce appetite, and even blunt motivation. It's like the immune system is accidentally dialing down our mental energy. This inflamed profile, as we call it, explains why some illnesses or chronic stress can trigger those pesky depressive symptoms. Neurochemistry and plasticity. Depression also alters neurotransmitters, those chemical messengers like serotonin, norepinephrine, and dopamine. But you know, it's not only a chemical imbalance. Depression actually reduces synaptic plasticity, which is the brain's ability to rewire itself, and also neurogenesis, or the birth of new neurons in the hippocampus. This makes it a lot harder for positive experiences or therapy to rebuild healthy brain circuits. Risk factors, examples and genetics. Why do some people get stuck in depression while others don't? Well, it's really a mixed stressful life events, chronic poor sleep, certain medical problems, and of course biology. Genetics plays a role. Twin and family studies put heritability roughly around 35 to 45%, meaning genes create vulnerability, but environment shapes outcomes. In short, genes load the gun, life pulls the trigger. Prevention and evidence-based actions. The good news is the brain is plastic, so it can recover. Strong, evidence-backed steps include regular physical activity. Even moderate exercise lowers depression risk and symptoms. Consistent sleep hygiene, because fixing insomnia reduces relapse, psychotherapy like CBT, which rewires thinking patterns, and medical treatments when needed. For treatment-resistant cases, newer options like ketamine, esketamine, and TMS, or transcranial magnetic stimulation, can rapidly reduce symptoms for some patients. Honestly, combining lifestyle, therapy, and targeted treatments gives the best results. Practical examples and takeaways. For instance, someone under long work stress who sleeps 2 hours less per night may develop HPA hyperactivity, mild inflammation, and wake up with slower thinking. And if ignored, these changes can really compound. Simple wins. Walk 30 minutes a day, fix a sleep schedule. Reach out socially and see a clinician early if low mood lasts more than 2 weeks. Depression literally reshapes the brain, but it can also be reshaped back. Understanding the biology removes blame and points to action prevention, early care, and combined treatments. This is informational, not medical advice. Please consult a professional for personal care. Your one like, share, and subscribe will help us create more valuable content.